Have yourself a very Merry Christmas. No, I'm not doing that. Been like just setting stuff up here for a few moments and stuff, and I'm just like, I just want it to work. But yeah, a merry cozy Christmas to you all. I hope you've had a wonderful December, not too cold, not too hot, I don't know. Either way, I hope you're having a lovely day. I know maybe posting this on Christmas probably isn't the best for the algorithm, but you know what, I don't care. Mr. Algorithm, I want to wish people a Merry Christmas. That's dirt. But yeah, I've been quiet a little bit, as you know. Like, I've been putting the odd like short in here and there, but been very busy, very, very busy. Honestly, that flu that I got, it potentially was COVID. The only reason I don't believe it was COVID is because it was like the chesty part after, which like just made me miserable, basically. But yeah, having that flu absolutely just messed my time up for me in terms of my videos, my own work, and then all like the commission stuff going on. So that's not great, but I'm really, really, really excited for January to begin, because everything will be done by the end of December, and I'm so excited to basically move on to other projects and just to the new year in general. Yeah, it's just super, super exciting, and being able to find my feet in the last few weeks, including like this channel, has just been amazing. It's just like giving me something to do and a goal, you know, because I felt really lost during this year, like from the move and like not having much luck finding a job. So yeah, stuff like this and finally, you know, finding myself again in illustration has just been absolutely amazing, and I love it so, so much. And as I said, I'm just super excited for not just January 2025, question 24, bloody hell, Kirsty. I apparently skipped all of next year. I hope it was good. But yeah, 2024, I'm ready for you. I'm coming for you. But yeah, this is a quick one, just basically to wish you all a Merry Christmas and of course a Happy New Year. Also, if you don't celebrate Christmas, I hope you are still having the most coziest of times anyway, no matter what you're up to. And yeah, I said Happy New Year. In this video, I'm going to be showing you a draw this in your own style. So I absolutely love these challenges. I'll go into it more during the drawing. But yeah, that's what I'm doing in this video. I promise that the video after this will be on the markets that happened when I got scammed, and also exciting artist alley stuff that's coming up in the new year. One will be happening in January itself. But yeah, again, happy holidays, happy new year, enjoy this video, and I will see you, well, in the next year. Bye. So this video hasn't been going to plan. Just why I just want to upload. The footages have been a bit odd in terms of the quality. Basically the camera I use isn't great with lighting, it seems, but hey ho, we are where we are. But also nothing to do with the camera this time, more of my iPad. For some reason, all the footage I gathered of me doing the draw this in your own style just doesn't, I can't upload it or remove it from the iPad. I've tried literally everything, and every time I try to move it, it just doesn't budge, no matter what ones I use. So some of them are bigger than others. I have one that's like around 2 hours long, which that makes sense if that's taking forever. But I have one that's literally only like 6 minutes long, and even that just isn't budging from the iPad. I've tried everything. But as you know, I want this to be out today on Christmas, so I've spent all day, it's now 7 o'clock in the evening on Christmas Eve, and I just can't get it to work, and I really want you guys to have this video. But thankfully, I managed to export a what's it called? A time lapse. That's it. Thankfully, the time lapse option was on Clip Studio on the drawing that I did, so you will be able to see me drawing the image from sketch all the way to the finished version, just not in the way that I intended. So how like my other draw with me videos have been, where you see my process of me zooming in and out, it won't be like that, I'm afraid, but it should still give you an idea of how I do my process and how I approach the drawing. So hopefully you'll still enjoy it. The footage that you've seen here, by the way, is from the Cincinnati Renaissance Fair during Christmas time. So Cincinnati has a permanent Ren Fair structure, which is really, really cool. I went there during, well, actually in one of my videos you can see times at the Ren Fair, but this was their Christmas celebration, and it was so great because they even had a little like Krampus area, which is so relevant to this video. But yeah, it was great. It had all the Christmas food, you could want all the beautiful lights, there was fires everywhere you could warm up. I absolutely loved it. Big fan of Halloween, but also really, really, really big fan of Christmas. So yeah, that was absolutely great. And I have some snow to show you later on as well, but that's in a different location. Now for the main reason why you're here and why you're subscribed to my channel, and if you're not, you totally should subscribe, because yes, believe it or not, this is actually an art channel. I know there's been like a lot of vlogging in the last, well, just nearly 7 minutes, but I am actually an art channel, and if you enjoy hearing other artists and illustrators talk about their life, how we do our stuff, like how we draw and just our drawing process, and watching us do our artwork, please do think about subscribing to me, because I absolutely love making this content and showing how I do my stuff. So this is a Draw This in Your Style art challenge, and if you're wondering what that is, it's exactly what it says on the tin. It's where an artist challenges the rest of the art community to redraw one of their latest pieces. Now, it has to be something that the artist specifically says that, hey, they want people to do this. And it's a hashtag that is used as DTIYS. So if you go on Instagram, for example, and you type that in, and sometimes if you type it with challenge as well, you will see all these challenges going on. And there's also a few Instagram profiles that specialize in basically posting people's challenges that are going on at this moment. So the original version of this cheeky little Krampus was drawn by Bunny Bones on Instagram, and that is where they're hosting it. I really love their artwork. As I said, it's really cheeky, really sexy, and you should totally check them out. Though I will say it does fall under potentially a bit of not safe for work, so keep that in mind before you go and search their profile up. Or actually, better yet, I'll make sure that I have their Instagram profile down below, because yeah, I wouldn't have done this if they didn't decide to host this challenge. I've participated in these kind of challenges for a few years now, mainly because it's just such a win-win for both people who take part, but also the artists who get involved, and that's because of community building. It gives you the chance to discover new artists, and then it also gives the artists themselves to discover new other artists as well. Because one of the sort of deals of it is that the hosts usually show every piece that takes part, so whether or not if it has a prize or not, because some of these actually have prizes for being like, you know, place 1, place 2, place 3, but either way, like, you will always usually get featured by the host artist, which is absolutely great for your social media profiles, as well as I said, the host artists themselves, because you are hosting the host as well. Gosh, how many times did I say host then? A second reason to take part of these challenges is practice. So for example, for this piece, I'm really rubbish at drawing animals. I know I do a lot of cat portraits, but trust me guys, my animal skills are limited. So to draw a character that obviously has these goat's legs, it was great practice for me to understand like how to draw those kind of legs and how the limbs bend, because otherwise I probably would never have drawn something like this, especially in such a dynamic pose. So it was absolutely great for that, and I find that a lot in these kind of challenges, which is why you should absolutely take part, because not even just for poses, it's for lighting, for colors, because the colors here are all ripped from the piece itself, so there's that color theory that you get to practice, but then you also get to practice your own style. So as you can see, I'm using my own drawing style and my own shading style, but on a character and a piece that I didn't come up with. Which is why they're also great for inspiration, which is another reason to do them, because sometimes, you know, you're just burnt out from either your day job, you're too busy to be thinking of like maybe your own sort of bigger pieces. So doing these challenges, I've found, has been a great way for me to practice and to gain inspiration for my own pieces in the future, and just to keep myself active in the art community. As I've sort of said, as the main reason I think people should participate in them is that community feeling of reaching out to new artists and them discovering you. I would like to add on actually that you don't actually have to draw the character or the piece exactly how the original artists have shown it. So usually most of these challenges, it's more about, hey, here's this character that I've drawn, why don't you draw them in your style, in how you would express them. So I've gone for doing the pose that the original piece has, but I've already seen other pieces of the exactly same challenge where they have the character doing different poses, and this is again just great practice and great inspiration for when you're burnt out, you want to draw but literally nothing's happening, nothing's coming, and you just need to just get your creativity out there and connect. As said, absolutely search these challenges up. They are a win-win for you and the art community altogether. Our little devil lady is nearly done now. I just want to put in a little sort of plug in here to remind you to use resources. So not only do I regularly use the Clip Studio resource page, but I recently discovered freepicks.com, and this is where I found the borders I ended up using here and the watercolor textures, and they're free to use, and they have so many vector files as well, which means they're going to be high quality, which you can then use in your own pieces like I have here. So yeah, remember to use resources, guys. It's not cheating, it's about how you use those resources to then create your own work from it. And that is it, gang. Thank you so much for sticking around. I'm sorry again that this is a shorter than usual video. I'm absolutely devastated that all that footage I gathered is useless, but hey ho, at least you got to see a general idea of how this piece was drawn. Again, I hope you learnt something from here, or at least gathered some inspiration to take part in this challenge, or maybe some other challenges, or better yet, host your own. And if you do, please let me know, because as I said, I love draw this in your own style challenges. Again, have the most happiest of holidays no matter where you are in the world, and I look forward to seeing you in the new year. Thanks again, guys. Bye.